Both levels of our existence, inner and outer, are manifestations of the same underlying reality. But the physical world is like the ripples, and the inner world is like the currents and the rocks underwater. We have forests in us, our wisdom and intelligence as it grows. We have rivers in the way that we understand the flow of life. What deceptive webs are we caught up in? Just like the wolf seeks out a fawn, the fierce emotions in us prey on what's gentle. There's an ecosystem in the mind. Everything that plays out in the grand drama of nature happens on an individual level in us. And what we learn about how things go on out here shows us in the language it speaks what goes on in here. So everything around us, everything we see, eat, run away from has physical information, but it also has a deeper level of psychological or spiritual information. Everything does, even mountains. So is there more going on here than just rock and altitude? Am I feeling like this because I'm tapping into not just the height and the composition of a mountain, but the meaning of a mountain too? Okay, so, well then what is that meaning? What does a mountain mean to the mind?
Yes, here's what Swedenborg learned in answer to that question. This is Secrets of Heaven 795. Among the earliest people, mountains symbolized the Lord because it was on mountains that they held worship to Him. Now that doesn't tell us what that means about the mind yet, but one of the symbolisms is the Lord. And he explains their reason for doing so was that mountains were the highest points on earth. Makes sense, doesn't it? Consequently, mountains symbolized heavenly qualities. Here we get to the mind. Love and charity. And so the good effects of love and charity. In other words, love and charity in action, which are heavenly. And people also referred to these things as most high. So from ancient times, mountains have symbolized both God, and it's cool that they're so vast and so high, that they symbolized God, but they also symbolize the qualities, the highest qualities that we receive from God. And those highest qualities are surely the love that God gives us in our hearts, and then the actions that we take when we see that somebody needs help or whatever, the things that we do out of love for our neighbor, that love and that charity. That's what is meant in our mind by these mountains.